and away they go. Donny T, one of the first to respond, got the white headgear on the rail. Abound is going up there to look for the lead as well. They followed in behind that by Grey Smoke, the grey in between runners. Wider out in the track is Transact, then came behind those Purple Operator in between runners. Further back in the field is Pomodora's Jet, the yellow colours midfield, 5 or 6 off the leader. Below Deck is further back in the field, followed next best, then towards the inside by Work of Time. Further back in the field on the outside of that is Globe Tonic in the orange cap, and the trailer is Masked Vigilante. As they're about to turn for home, they come past the 500-metre marker. Abound brought them into the home straight here. Donny T immediately asked the question along the inside. Purple Operators down the middle, then Grey Smoke, Transact towards the outside, then Globe Tonic also looking to run on. 200 to go. Donny T along the inside picked it up, but Abound fighting right back on its outside, then Purple Operator, Globe Tonic, and on the outside is Transact. Purple Operator coming at Donny T into the closing stages. Purple Operator won it. Second place is close. It's a blanket finish. Masked Vigilante, Globe Tonic involved with Transact. Here's your head on replay. Donny T's on the left-hand side. Abound brought them into the home straight. Donny T went on the attack, picked it up, and then Abound fighting right back. Purple Operators in the Hollywood Silks towards the outside under Marco van Rensburg, and picks it up in the closing stages right down to the line. Goes on to win it. So it's 10-1, then a photo for the rest. 6 is involved with, on the outside there, Grey Smoke, number 5.
Welcome back. Purple Operator having its first run here now with the Cliffy Miller stable in the Hollywood Silks. Wins this afternoon. Nadine and I both said going to post. Keep your eye on this one because it did tick a few boxes on the way it moved to post. Nice to have the Hollywood Silks back in the winner's box as well. Nadine is doing duty and she's going to be handing this over to the 1,500 Rand to the winning groom, and that is Mokoena. So very well done to Mokoena. 1,500 Rand, and it's sponsored by World Sports Betting. As the Hollywood Silks, and tomorrow is the big one out at Hollywood Bets Greyville as well. You're going to be hearing that name a lot over the next couple of hours as well. Marco, very competitive race. We heard the commentator at the end there, they could hardly separate second, third and fourth. Ding dong tussle, but you came out on top, so well done.
Yeah, look, I think I had a tough draw to contend with, and I battled to get out of it. Once I eventually got there, I was pretty comfortable. And coming into the straight, with this big headwind, it's difficult. The horses that are in the front are pretty much staying there, and you still got to make up the ground. So at the end of the day, I got that run on them, and that's what won me the race. So he dug down deep, and that was very nice. All right,
so the feedback, obviously now, because you're going to have Worm Cliffy, Worm like you always call him, wanting to know, obviously, first run, yeah, first win, there must be more.
No, there's definitely more to come, and I definitely think a 1,300 or 14 will be better. Obviously, a better draw, make it a little bit easier. He's got speed, so that you can get him there a lot easier. That will save him a little bit for the end. So, yeah, I think there's a lot more to come from him.
All right, well done, top ride.
Just big thanks to Hollywood for the ride, to winning form. Trying to get a sponsor from them, so I'm wearing a cap that's not mine.
Well, I'm sure they're listening.
I hope they are. But yeah, well done to Hollywood. Thank you to Mr. Dalpesh, Bonch. Thank you very much. And to well done, Nick at home. He's doing the work, so well done to him also.
All right, let's chat to Nick that's doing the work. He's going to come into picture. We spoke to him just the other day as well, and we gave you the heads up as to this young man. And when the catch is away, the mice will play, they say. Isn't it like that? Nick, nice to have you here. I never listened to your interview with regards to Nadine, but she did say that you guys were expecting a decent type of effort.
Yeah, he's not the best workhorse at home. I made that clear. He's workman, like he does his job, but he doesn't do it too flash and that. But his form on Polly in Durban was obviously quite impressive. But he wasn't 100% tuned up for this, and from the wide draw, which makes it even more impressive. So definitely more to work on, yeah.
All right, and there's a phone rung. Has the boss been phoning?
A couple times, just a couple times. I should run over airtime by the end of the day, but big well done to him. All the grooms at home, I haven't mentioned them the last couple of times, but they're putting in the big shifts, and that's, they really deserve the recognition. A big well done to owners and our sponsors, Hollywood. Thank you for the support, loyal support, and it's obviously lovely for this chap to be here.
Tremendous. Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much. Right, let's get Kewen in the picture here. This is the personal what's it? Financial advisor. Absolutely. There we go. When you hear that, you go, whoa. Anyway, so from Old Mutual, and Kewan, nice to have you here. How do we pronounce your surname? Mackayber. Mackayber. Nice. Kewan, lovely to have you here this afternoon. Now, I'm going to ask Kewan a couple of questions, but the first thing that I'm going to ask him is he enjoying his day upstairs? Have you guys been racing before? Is it the first time?
Absolutely, having a great time. Thank you. I've known Dean Smith for quite a while, and he's sort of brought me into this industry a bit. And yeah, we're having a great time. The weather was a bit of rain and a bit not so great, but it's turned out well, and everyone upstairs is having a great time.
All right, now Old Mutual is synonymous with any type of insurance for years, going back long before we were even born, I think. And I'm going to ask you a couple of questions with regards to yourself. What personal experience or motivations drive your involvement in charity work? Because that's what it's about today. It's about charity.
Absolutely. So I think particularly with this event, I've had 2 grandparents that have had cancer. And obviously this is for the CHOC Foundation, the Children's Cancer Foundation. So I think that, it means quite a lot to be able to support something like this.
All right. Now, yourself being a personal financial advisor, did you bring a couple of guests with you on the day?
Absolutely, yes. So we brought a couple of clients. I think they're having a good time up there. And yeah, we'll find out more later.
All right. Now, what do you think makes charitable events like today so unique and special? Is it because, what made you decide? Is it because of Dean saying, come on, become part of this? Or did you think, let's do something different for a change?
Well, actually, Dean, I don't want to put Dean in a bad light at all, but he didn't suggest this charity event to me. It was the Nomads Golf Club. So they suggested it. I thought, yeah, fantastic. And a big thing of it is that, at a charity event like this, you get people from all over. And, they wouldn't normally connect and get together. So something like this brings like-minded people together. And, yeah, I think it's fantastic.
All right. Well, it's good to have you here on course this afternoon. Looking forward to seeing you here once again in the near future, not too distant future. And bring those young people in. If you're a personal financial advisor, there's good money being made at the moment. So you need to start investing and buying shares in these syndicates. And I think Dean Smith will definitely point you in the right direction as well.
I think you're on the money there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Well done, Kewan, and thanks so much. We really appreciate everybody's contribution this afternoon out here. And we look forward to having them come back with more people even next year out.